Good morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, July 4th, 2023. Happy 4th of July, everybody. This is Windows Daily number 248. I'll come over here and get an audio check. Oh, that button didn't work right. How come? Let's try that again. No. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? What's happening? Well, I'll do the audio check. What's happening? Yeah, audio check works. There's been some changes around here with the studio, so I'm really surprised about that change. Anyway, I'm going to get right off here into emails to respond to. Oh, but I still get nothing there. Now I'm going to have to try to fix that here. Let me see. Desktop not available. Why would it think my display is not available? There we go. That was weird. Jeremy the Red sent me an email. The subject line says test. I'm not going to click into it because that will expose his email address. He says, Happy 4th of July, sir. Great day. So I don't know what the test component of it was, but I'm going to assume that perhaps he was checking to see if I really do respond to emails during the live stream. I do not reply to emails typically. Why did Brian not a good start crashed? Have I crashed? Checking. No, that's working. Maybe just because of the black screen. That wasn't a crash. Then I have an Amazon gift card here from Brian Lightfoot. And I'm gonna show you how that happens, how that works. I'm gonna click into it and make sure there's nothing here sensitive. No, there's not. Gift card from Brian Lightfoot is waiting. It comes to me from an Amazon email address, so it does not expose the sender's email address. Your gift card from Brian Lightfoot is waiting. Hope you enjoy this Amazon gift card, unless your lack of DMARC stops it. For those who don't know, DMARC is an email security feature that is not properly set up on my email address and a lot of custom domain email addresses. I think there's something down here lower that I did not want to expose. Oh, yeah, there is. The claim code. If I were to expose the claim code, I've already scrolled down. If I scroll down one more notch, it would expose the claim code, and somebody who is really quick could go claim that Amazon gift card themselves. So what happens now is I apply to your Amazon account. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to take it off screen. When I click on it, I'm pretty sure the next screen is okay to show, and yep, it is. So here it is. It just shows me the screen again. I'm gonna guess that this is some kind of a banner that Brian maybe had selected when he was sending gift cards to a grandchild. Maybe a little bit creepy for Brian to say I love you. Hope you enjoy this Amazon gift card unless your DMARC stops it. And then here, apply to your Amazon account. I'll switch back to my camera and click on that button. See what it takes me to. And is there anything sensitive there now? No. And then it just says $25 have been applied successfully to your account. When I first contemplated the possibility that people would send me gift cards, Amazon gift cards, oh no, because I thought I was going to have to type in that long number or copy and paste or go back and find the number when I want to buy something. But it's a really simple, easy thing to do. Thank you again, Brian. Now, that's all the emails that I have. Let's go to channel comments, and I'll get to chat in a little bit. Yeah, Zavi Minor has noticed the cold colors today. I've made some changes to the studio here, and I don't have the coloring quite right. So I look a little, I don't know, dead. Is that a technical term we can use around here? Doug, you look kind of dead today. What's up? Here is from 5 days ago. Stephanie asks in regards to the Gmail reverse conversation order. This is an email, not an email. This is a video that I published, and it's got a lot of attention. A lot of people, some deep from the heart thank yous for it. because Gmail would show in conversations as the oldest first, and you want to see the newest first. So I showed this extension on Chrome. So Stephanie's asking, but how can you fix this on an Android phone? I do not see a way to add this extension to Chrome on my Android cell phone, and that is where I view my Gmails in my phone. I hate having the oldest at the top, and it has caused me to make mistakes. Now, I don't know the solution to that offhand. I'm going to let the chat room research that, and hopefully by the end of this live stream, we'll have, I'm suspecting from the Google Play Store, there might be an extension for Android phones. And let's see, do not see this extension Chrome. So she's using Chrome, the Chrome browser on an Android cell phone. Is there an extension using the Chrome browser on Android cell phone? Or the alternate question, on the Android cell phone, if you use the Gmail app, does it allow you to select the reverse conversation order? I kind of doubt that it will because, well, no, I take that back. It is Chrome where the conversation order is a problem. I don't know about using a Gmail. I don't know if there is a Gmail app for Windows. So anyway, if somebody researches that, we may have an answer for Stephanie. And I will send a link to Stephanie about this point in the video. And Stephanie, please let us know if you've already found a solution. If you haven't, we will continue trying to find a solution for that, because that's what we do around here. That's how we hang. Then Barney Short 3136 says, and this is in regards to an unboxing setup, Explorer Dell Optiplex 7000. Thanks for the review. Is there any way at all, that sounds desperate, of installing a 5.25 SATA Blu-ray burner into this chassis? It looks like there should be a space at the top, but Dell assures me it's not possible. And the panel at the top looks like it is not removable. Barney, that's not true. And if I go into this video, in this video, I show that this computer has a DVD drive in it already. There's the eject button. This is an actual DVD in that computer now. And here you can see it from the side. You can see there's the slot for, and you can take that out and put a Blu-ray in there. I'm suspecting when Dell told you that it cannot be done, you might have been contacting them about a computer on their website that you wanted to buy, and they're telling you you can't put that in that particular computer, but that case is totally capable of it. So even if you, but you want to buy it, I would suggest you buy it with a DVD drive in it already, even if it's not the Blu-ray drive that you want. But if you go on the Dell side, if you click to customize the computer, go look for the DVD choices, the optical drive choices, I should say, and see what's available. If they don't have a Blu-ray burner for that base model computer, go to one of their other base model computers, because the choices that you have on the Dell website in buying their computers the choices are for each model. If you start with a different base model, you'll have different accessory choices. So I will send Barney a link to this point in this video, and hopefully that will help him. Now, let's see what else we got here. I'm not going to thumbs up and heart those two yet, because after the stream is over, I'm going to reply to them with a link, a timestamp link in this video. Austin Grace says, enjoy the stream. Hope you all have a good 4th. That was from yesterday. I often will thumbs up and heart this kind of comment because it's not actually a question, but I think this is the first time I've seen Austin Grace put in a comment. And like I said yesterday, I appreciate you putting in the comments. Don't feel shorted if I don't read your thank you or your kind comment into the video, because I'm trying to people answers questions. trying to answer people's questions. Alice asking for Stephanie, why doesn't she just download the Gmail app? And we don't know that, but maybe we'll have further conversation with Stephanie. Some people make choices like that where they've tried the Gmail app and they don't like it for one reason or another. But if they'll talk to us about the things that they don't like about it, maybe there's ways to fix it. So that's what we're all about here, trying to help people have more fun, less pain with their computers and sometimes cell phones. So I got a thumbs up and hearts. I'm not going to be sending a timestamp to Austin for this because he wasn't asking a question. Chris Garrett asks, Doug, you email yourself, very interesting. Yes, Chris, I do. That is a very, very useful tool. And I'll show a little bit more about it since you asked. I'm going to go compose a new message to myself here. And I'll bring this over here. Now I'll put in my address. I'll typically choose my Live Windows Training address, and I might even change my from address to be from Live Windows Training. You can send an email from yourself to yourself. And I'll typically be using this to remind myself for something. Don't forget to, I don't say don't forget, I'll just put in what it's supposed to be. Fix studio lights. Let's do that. Fix studio lights. And then I might copy that subject line and paste it in here, but that's useless. But the thing here I wanted to show is I'll come down here and schedule this and send it to me sometime in the future. Maybe I know that I'm probably not going to have time for it tomorrow. Now, the Gmail website here using Google browser gives me these choices: tomorrow morning, this afternoon at a particular time, Monday morning at that particular time, just offering me those. But then I can click to pick a time and pick whatever day time that I might want. So I can click on the day and click on the time. I find that a very useful way to remind the Dougs to do stuff because they are so forgetful. I'm not forgetful. It's the other Dougs that are forgetful. Let's keep that straight. Okay. Now I think I'm going to go to the chat room. It is this one. Pop out chat. Make it bigger. Zoom in a bit. 3 control plus signs gets it up big and bold towards the end there. All right, I see those. I will get to those. Bobby Warren's first. Spooky says hello. Spooky was with us this morning, and Speedy C in Fortnite. Rick Lakes, happy 4th, guys. 5th place, not too good. So sorry, Greg. You know these streams get scheduled sometime the day before, usually before the Ken Stout live show. I usually do that, particularly if I've got a new trailer. I'll try to get that scheduled before the prior evening's Ken Stout live show, so that the people on that show can perhaps spot it. Yeah, they usually don't go check though. That just reminded me, I've got to go check on I heard Ken say he would have a premiere this morning. There's Ken Stout Live. That's a premiere. Carrie's got a show today. Let's see what the title is. It just says Tech Time with Carrie. I'm not sending to him because today is not a Friday. So here's Ken's show. The Ken Show. We'll come over here. Rick Lakes, guys, one of these days I'm going to claim first place. LOL. 87 degrees, going to be 92 for Greg Guy. What are we expecting today? I think we're not as hot as recent days, but we are expecting only 100 degrees. Not bad at all. And Al saying hello. Rick, Greg, Mike, Selden Ball ran Israel. Selden Ball video check isn't quite as good. Video check isn't quite as good as the audio. You look quite blue today. Yeah, I was doing some adjustments, trying to get it better, and didn't quite like it. No crash. We had a black screen for a little bit. Colors seem different, less saturated. Yeah, you want to see what I'm doing with the lights? Do you want me to use this keyboard camera and show you what's up with the changes that I'm making? I'm really looking forward to it because it's going to be so much nicer and more convenient for me. Just got to get it working better. Happy holiday to Americans in chat. Speedy C, Israel, cold colors. Don't adjust your set at home. I was wondering why he looked off to me. All bets are off. That's a family motto. All bets are off. That's why I was looking off. I don't remember that I love you part when I ordered it. By the way, that pic is me taken a few years ago. Oh, wow. That's a picture of you. White Walker, Doug, Tim Sal, hello. Zavi Minor, you'll always be a dad. You are always be a dad. Rick Lakes, why doesn't she just download the Gmail app? Hopefully we'll get that answer from her. Alice says also, although she might have an older Android phone, so the app might not be usable. So I will try to find the answer. Thank you, Alice. Alice is going to do the homework. Hello from Florida from William. People saying hellos to each other. Which Doug was going to cook dinner tonight? Better remind them if they forget all the time. Good advice. Does each Doug have their own email account? You might think so based upon how many accounts I have. Is there anything else I have flagged? I did comments, I did emails. I don't have any bookmarks for today. I'm double checking that. True, no bookmarks. So whether you ask for it or not, I'm going to show you what I'm doing with the lights. All right, switch to the keyboard camera. And let's see. So you see that umbrella light there? It's turned off. And you see this umbrella light over there? It's turned off. Those lights are not on right now. Those are really nuisance because they're on tripods and I can't walk around the back of the desk very easily to deal with wires or to open the windows when I want to do that. And the other thing about it is this one over here, if I slightly look up above the monitor, then you see the reflection of the light in my eyeglasses. So what I have now is these lights up here. Now this one's is doing a little bit of an adjustment. That's not a fair representation of how those lights look. Those lights are mounted on the wall up high with a power cord coming down the wall. And then I have these light diffusers hanging over them. Those are intended for fluorescent lights, like in a classroom, to make the lights not quite so bright. Those lights are really bright. You can see the shadows. You don't normally see this much shadow, like on my glasses, and a little bit more shadow on my cheeks. And that in part is because the lights are higher and they're brighter. So work in progress. Now, tomorrow I might be back to the umbrella lights until I figure out what my next step is to do. I've been working on those for about a week now, trying to get them to where I like them. Tim Sal says, good morning. Alice says, this might be useful. Make use of. Let's go have a look at that. How to manage multiple Google accounts on your Android phone. Of course, she's not asking about multiple Gmail accounts, but rather the conversation order. So now, how long is this? Quite a bit in there. So I'm going to do a Control F and try the word conversation. No. Try the word order. No. So if this isn't actually promising the feature that we want, it would just be a matter of going to explore it and see if it has a way to do it. Add the Google account. Two-factor authentication, new Google account. Which app does this affect and how? Yeah, if it doesn't have the word order or sort or conversation in here, then I'm a little reluctant to put her that way, since we don't know why she wants to use the Chrome browser on our Android phone, the Gmail app on an Android phone might have the solution. So using, this is a third-party app, isn't it? Learn how to, all-in-one Google account. Learn how to achieve an all-in-one Google account. What app is this? How to add additional Google accounts. Oh, this isn't, is this a separate app? Need to manage on the Android phone. Learn how to achieve all-in-one Google account. If you have more than one account, instructions, how to add additional Google accounts. This isn't about an app at all, is it? No, I don't think this is. I know Alice just found this and said it might be a solution, but this is just adding more Google accounts to your Android phone. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be the solution for us. For Stephanie, I think it was. Randy Israel, is a way to adjust the saturation hue in the cam software? Yes, I've been playing with that, and I thought I had it looking better than it does right now. And then went away from the desk this morning and came back. It looks better, and it doesn't look as good as it did. And anyway, it's, yes, I was varying white balance and hue and saturation, and I have not found it. I have not found it yet. So I'll be working. I don't need to work on that with you guys. I'm not going to take up live stream time with that. Good morning, Tim from Lawn Dog. Talking about machinist video. Great video. He wanted to be a machinist, or should have been. Bird Corporation. Alice, I use Gmail on my iPhone, and it should be the same on this phone too. Okay, Alice, do you mean you're using the Gmail app? Because using Gmail on the built-in iPhone mail system like I'm using would not be the same, because that is, Apple's creation. The Gmail app for iPhones that you get from the Apple Store does not necessarily have the same features in the Google Play Store. And Alice, have you been able to change the conversation order? Do you understand the question, the issue? If not, you should go watch this video for you to be able to try to research this subject. You should know what the issue is, and the way you can do that, I'll give you a link in chat to this video. Share, clip, save. Thanks. Get down. Well, click the share button. Duh. It's not duh. When you say something, there should be an obvious answer. It's not duh. It's duh. The proper way to pronounce it. Get with it, people. LJ and Gmail video. So there's the link to that. If you watch that video, you'll understand what Stephanie is actually asking for. Bird Corporation would have been a good. Right now, live Windows training, I'm seeing blue hue everywhere, like you're using the wrong temperature for the lighting. And she says she is referring to the app on her iPhone. Yes, the order can be changed. Newest at the top. So maybe I show that through my iPhone, show how to change the. Now that's not the newest. That's not the newest email. You still might not understand the subject. It's in the conversation. The conversation in Gmail means when somebody sends an email, somebody replies, email, replies, reply. All of those replies are a conversation. And Gmail will collapse those all into a single conversation. So when you open that conversation, they all appear together. It's that conversation order that we're talking about, not the order of emails. The way you ordered that, they're saying the newest at the top. That sounds like you might be thinking the newest email. That is not the subject. And Alice says, thank you. Now I'm going to go see if I can demonstrate that over here in my email and my Chrome, because you can deal with, I have conversation order turned off because I don't like it. Let me go find where that is and see if I can show that without exposing anything, or even find where that is. Oh yes, here it is. Okay, so I'm going to come back here to my Gmail in the Chrome browser, and I think I need to turn off my picture-in-picture for you to see this. Come to this gear icon, and then scroll all the way down into this quick settings and turn on conversation view. And conversation view, I'm going to take that off screen when I click on it here. Conversation view, okay, then it shows this. To turn on conversation view, DougBetts.com mail needs to reload. Conversation view groups emails of the same topic together. I'm going to take that off screen, click reload, and then make sure that is okay to show. Yeah. So now it has conversation view now, and I'm trying to recognize if there's any conversations here. I don't see any conversations there. And I'm not quite sure how to recognize it. Come on, give me a conversation. What's that one? Yeah, okay, this will work. This will work. Here, this one's a conversation. See this number 2 right there? That implies a conversation. Now, the first email that's in there will not show on my list at the proper place. I'll click into this. And this was some kind of, not scam, but spam, right? And I replied to him, stop. I don't want any more of your messages. But this message that he sent, July 3rd, so that was yesterday, 12:59 p.m. Let's see if I can go display that area. July 3rd, 12:59. Oh, yeah, it's right in here. Okay, so looking in July 3rd, that email does not show up in here as a separate email. It's in conversation view. So in conversation view, you'll see the most recent email, but all the prior messages in the conversation will not show up at the date place that they belong. If it was like 5 days ago, I could scroll down 5 days ago and it would not be there. In fact, there's one down there from Ken Stout. Was his a prior day? No, we did that conversation in the same day. So that's what conversation view means in Gmail. Hello, Spooky. Lawn Dog. This number gives off bright amount of blue white, similar to that of daylight, best for display areas, work environments, for everything. Yeah, that's not going to be that simple to just pick numbers between those. Bright amount of white light. Yeah, that has to do with the lights that you purchase. That's not going to be the adjustments I make now. It will probably show up in all mail. So once you're in conversation view, if I go to all mail, what are you? Oh, there. Okay. So I wasn't seeing what you're referring to here because you have to click on this more button to see all mail. Now I've already seen my most recent emails are okay for me to show. So if I click all mail, will they show up? Oh, you know what that's going to do? That's going to give me all my spam, all the stuff from those other tabs. Yikes. Yeah, that's not fun. See this promotions tab and this social tab. I don't see any of that stuff. I never look at that stuff because that's the stuff I don't care about. The primary tab is very filtered. I think it's pretty close to send you off. I'm just contemplating, do I show you a little bit of, I'm going to go make some camera adjustments here so you see a little bit of what I'm dealing with. So let's see, here's exposure. That changes the strength of the lighting. And then over on this tab, here's one for white balance. I got like three different places where I can make adjustments. See, that looks a little bit healthier. Anyway, I'll be working on that. Time to send you off to Ken Stout Premiere. Have a great 4th of July, everybody. Catch you later. Goodbye.